Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about desert rose. Desert rose comes from gypsum or barytes. It gets its name as desert rose from the way that the crystals formulate into a beautiful, really beautiful rose-type structure. So the zodiac sign for desert rose, it has three: Taurus, Scorpio, and Capricorn. And the planets associated with desert rose are Earth and Pluto. So the elements for desert rose are wind, you might know it as air, water, and earth. And the chakras that connect are the crown, the third eye, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. That's a really good variety there. So for charging and cleansing, now this is a tricky one. You can't put desert rose where there's water. It thrives in a desert. It needs dry, arid atmospheres. If you put it anywhere near water or damp, there's condensation, it will completely destroy the structure of it. So when you're charging it or cleansing it, you could use smudging, use sound, like a sound bowl, visualization, or a full moon. Now this particular desert rose that I have, these two lumps that I'm showing you here, they come from St. David in Arizona. But for world locations, you can find desert rose in Australia, in Mexico, in the Sahara Desert, in Spain, and the United States. Basically anywhere that's dry and arid. If it's a wet area, you won't find it. So for the Mo scale, for those that like tumbling, you would not want to tumble desert rose. It would disintegrate. It's very fragile and it's quite brittle. So it's on a 1.5 to 2. It's very soft and it's very difficult, and it's a very skilled thing to do to be able to polish it. I have a very beautifully polished piece, but it's not an easy job, and I wouldn't want to try and take it on myself. I do polish crystals, but that would not be one I would attempt. So let's have a look at the health benefits of desert rose. First of all, it can aid pain relief, inflammation, can help your immune system, detoxification, if you are suffering from nausea, and it gives you this revitalizing of your energy, helping with reproduction, your muscles, your skeletal, your tissue, and neurological. For your emotional well-being, it assists with mental clarity, enthusiasm, confidence, calming, patience, calming and patience together there, comfort and grief. And for those of us that spend a lot of time striding between the 5D and the 3D, it gives us grounding as well. So for metaphysical benefits, it assists us with spiritual development, with our chakra alignment, with our intuition, manifestation, our auras, our creativity, if we're very creative people. And you can see that by the way this particular crystal is formed. It's a very creative looking crystal. It assists with our balance and past lives, with our dreams, and for those of us who need assistance with our clairvoyance. So first of all, this particular piece I'm holding, like I say, comes from Arizona. And I'm going to ask the crystal, first of all, are you a male or a female? The energy within says it's female. Do you have some advice for the listener and the viewer today? Should they choose to use Desert Rose as their crystal? Have you some advice? Have you got something you wish to say and share with us? So it's saying that it can help with your concentration, with your focus. If you are starting a project, a new project, or you're starting something, now you're going for a job interview, you have a new beginning, this is the crystal to put in your pocket, take with you, to muse over, giving you clarity of your thoughts so you can put your plan into order and bring it to fruition. Desert Rose can also help with calming. So the same interview or prenuptial, pre-marriage, or a big event, you could put this in your hand and sit for a while, and it will just help to de-stress, giving you the clarity and the calmness. And where we have many, many sparkling ideas, and we run down many rabbit holes and many avenues trying to clarify those ideas, this crystal helps to streamline them. And moving to grief now. For those that have lost friends, partners, children, animals, this crystal in your room of your sleep, where you're resting, where your thoughts are gathered, you could have this beside your bed, just to help with the grieving process. It absorbs that negative energy, which we need to release. We need to go through a grieving process. We need the hurt to come out. And it just helps to absorb it, so it dissipates. It's never going to prevent grief, because grief is part of our life and must be a natural process. But it will help to absorb it, help to rebalance your natural ambience side by side. It's there to support you. When you feel you're crumbling, it's just that little cluster of crystals that help you, that support you. What this crystal is really saying is that it shines best for those that are grieving. And many people grieve for many, many years. Many years. We all move at different paces and different speeds. It's best felt for those that need clarity and calming in the hand. Place it in your hand. For those that are grieving, beside the bed at night time, or beside your chair. If you spend time with your thoughts, place it beside your chair, on a table beside your chair. Okay, I'm going to say thank you. Thank you to the crystal. That was very beautiful, really, wasn't it? I had never thought of this crystal ever as a primary grief crystal, but it's really, really saying that. It really is. Well, thank you. And we'll leave it there, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you learned something from that. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.